Alright, today we're going to be going over how to box and how to shadow box. You don't need any equipment. You can wrap your hands, put gloves on if you want the extra weight. That'll be good for added workout, strengthen your shoulders. But you can do this anywhere, at home, outside. So real quick, we'll get started. Boxing stance. Right here, you want your feet shoulder length apart. Spread out like this. You want your back foot slightly in front of your front foot. See how it's off to the side right here? You don't want your feet crossed, and you don't want your feet directly behind each other. You want this foot a little bit out right here. You want your body turned slightly on a 45-degree angle. Head is facing towards your bag or your opponent, whatever you want to imagine when you're shadow boxing. My back shoulder is turned back with my body facing this way. Front shoulder is here. You want to be nice and loose, bending your knees a little bit right here. Hands are up. My right hand touching my chin. My left hand just in front of my face right here. You can have it a little bit further away, closer, and you want your elbows nice and tucked in right here. So right here, boxing stance, my body becomes a small target. And from here, it's easy to throw the jab straight out, turning that hand over just like this. Right here, from stance, just work on throwing that jab out, putting a little bit of weight forward. Another way you can throw that jab is taking a step forward with just the front foot. Stepping forward, throwing that jab. Another way, stepping off this back foot, pushing forward, letting this back foot slide. So from here, I slide forward, pushing off that back foot with the jab. And again, you can do the same thing going backwards. So from here, I push off the front foot, going backwards, letting the back foot slide first. So stepping back with that back foot, pushing off the front foot as you jab backwards. And again, from stance, right here, jab, stepping forward with the front foot, full step, back step. Next we're going to work on the right hand. So from here, right here, just throw the jab. After the jab, you want to turn this back foot. As you turn the back foot, right hand's going to come off your chin, turn out, your hip comes out, shoulder comes out all the way, and you should be right here. Left hand comes back to the chin. So here, 1, 2. 1, 2. Not moving my feet, I'm just turning. 2, turning that back foot. You can still step with that front foot, right here. 2, 1, 2, keeping that back foot still. 2, you want this back foot planted when you throw the right hand. If you're left-handed, of course, it's just the opposite. Here, turning that left foot. Right hand, straight left. From here, 1, 2. And you can step forward, same thing. Take a step with that jab, plank this back foot, turn with that right hand. Going backwards, jab, plant, right hand. Again, from stance, 1, 2, little step, right hand, full step, right hand, back step, right hand. Next we'll work on the hook. So this is 3. There are 6 punches in boxing. 1, 2, we've just seen. 3 is the left hook. 4 is the right hook. 5 is the left uppercut. And 6 is the right uppercut. So now we're going to work on 3, left hook. After we throw that jab, 1, 2, here. You've got this back foot turned. My hip is turned, my shoulder's turned all the way out. From here, I'm going to turn my left foot across. Back foot comes back down and also turns. And the hip and the shoulder and the foot all move together right here. So 1, 2, 3. Again, I'm not moving my feet. 1, 2, 3. Just turning. 1, 2, 3. When you're throwing this combination, you can take a little step forward with that front foot with the jab, right? 1, 2, 3. And then you plant your feet and turn. 1, 2, 3. When you throw that hook, you want it to be chin level right here, and you want a 90-degree bend, right? You don't want your arm too far stretched out or too close. You want perfect 90-degree bend when you throw that. 1, 2, 3. Turning all the way here and stopping when you get just past your chin. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. You can turn that thumb up like this or down when you throw the hook. So here, like this, or thumb up, right? As long as you have that 90-degree bend and you're always landing with these top 2 knuckles on both hands. 1, 2, 3. Again, 1, 2, 3. Next we're gonna go over right hook. We're gonna add it into this combination just because it looks and flows real simple, real smooth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turning this back foot more than the right hand, just a little bit more. And you're gonna turn this hip just a little bit more forward to get that leverage on that right hook because you're bringing it all the way around, right? On the straight right hand, you're here, right? On the right hook, coming here. 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way around. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here. We'll break that down again. So from stance, forget the combination, just the jab here, just the right hand here, left hook, right? You're here. Open up, turn this front foot, turn your shoulder right here. And you can turn this back foot with it just a little bit. But it's good to practice in combination with the right hand because they flow into each other. Right hand, left hook, right hand, left hook. And you can work this drill just to get the rotation down in your feet, hips, and shoulders. From here. And just practice that going back and forth until you get the flow and the form right. Notice how the right hand's coming out straight from my chin and the left hook is coming off of my chin, right at chin level. And you want to keep it right there every time. And just turning the feet. But back to the right hook from here, out and around, same thing as the left hook. 90 degrees, right here. You can throw a thumb up or a thumb down, as long as you keep it in this position. So we'll put it in combination again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. From here, we're going to add the 5. That's the left uppercut. So you're going to put a little bit of weight on that front foot because you're here, turned. I've got more weight on my front foot now. Turning into that 5 from here, weight comes back to my right foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From here, you can then throw the 6 off that back foot. 5 and the 6, left uppercut, right uppercut. So 6 punches in boxing that we've just gone through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Focusing on just the uppercuts. From here, boxing stance. If I was just going to throw the left uppercut, the 5, I'd put a little bit of weight on my front foot. You can move the head just a tiny bit, drop down, and then you turn off this front foot similar to a hook, right? But instead of my arm coming up and across, I'm going to drop down into a little loop and throw that uppercut. So from here, uppercut, right? A little bit of weight there. You can turn forward just a little bit, move that head across here, and then throw. Or just from stance, right, real quick from here. And then the right uppercut, same thing. Turning this back foot, almost like you're throwing a straight right hand. Except you're turning into an uppercut, and dropping your hand into a little loop from the chin and out. You want that 90-degree bend again. Same thing as a hook, upside down. 90-degree bend on both arms. Left uppercut here, 90 degrees. Right uppercut here, 90 degrees. In combination, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can put those together in different ways, different combinations. You can throw 1, 2, 5, 6, right? Let the punches flow into each other. And you can make the combinations different and change the punches just by how you move, right? If I move here, I've got weight on my back foot. I can throw that right uppercut. And stepping around, you never want to cross your feet. We'll go through a little bit of footwork. If you step to the left, you're pushing off your right foot. If you step to the right, push off the left foot, right? And you can do this in your living room, outside, stepping around, and just working on your form, right? It's a great workout, gets the cardio up. You're moving your whole body, your legs, feet, arms, hips, abs. Everything's got to be moving together, right? When you're throwing the punches, stepping around, you can move that head a little bit. You always want to keep your back straight, knees a little bit bent. And you can do however many rounds. You can do 1-minute rounds, 2-minute rounds, 3-minute rounds, and as many as you can do. Usually I do like 8 3-minute rounds for a good workout. And that's equivalent to like running 3 or 4 miles. So at home, work on those punches, work on the form, try to keep nice and tight in this boxing stance, and from here, working on those punches until you get them down. Then you can pick up that pace, speed it up a little bit, right? And go through combinations, put together different combinations. 1, 2, 3, 2, right? 1, 2, 3, 2, come back. 5, 6, or 6, 5. And there you have it.